Here is what Maryland Republican nominee for governor Dan Cox said yesterday on social media and in a fundraising letter. As governor, I will use the 9th and 10th Amendments, the Maryland Constitution and Declaration of Rights, the Maryland State Police, and Maryland National Guard to stand against all rogue actions of this out-of-control and tyrannical Biden administration. Cox was reacting to the FBI search at former President Donald Trump's compound at Mar-a-Lago, Florida. He called the search communist Stasi police state tactics and said this on WFMD radio in Frederick.
The socialist communist attack, a sad and dark day in America.
In writing, I asked Cox if he meant he would call out armed state police or National Guard soldiers to resist federal authorities trying to make a similar search in Maryland. His campaign said he was too busy to speak with WUSA 9 about it. His opponents jumped on the comments. Maryland's Democratic Party called it extremism and said, "We will reject this dark vision for our beautiful state." A lot of political strategists predicted that Cox would take a page from the playbooks of Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin or Hogan by turning toward the moderate political middle to get elected.
And, that's the pathway to success in a blue-leaning state for Republicans.
George Washington University political scientist Dr. Christopher Warshaw says data from previous elections show Cox is likely hurting himself if he wants to win.
Whereas Dan Cox, as far as I can tell, really hasn't tried to pivot toward the middle. And in fact, this statement feels like it's kind of doubling down on the kind of strategy candidates usually pursue in a primary.
In Maryland, Scott Broom, WUSA 9.